Hello, dear viewers. How you doing? You're watching Night.com Street Gist. My name is Sheon Adetunji. Yesterday, the Senate voted in favor of a bill that is reducing the age requirements for Nigerians to run for political offices. So, in the bill, right now, if you want to run for the presidential office, you only need to be 35 years old. If you want to run for State House of Assembly, House of Reps, you need to be 25 years old, according to the bill. The question I'm asking today on the streets is, what do Nigerians think about this new move, this bill? Is it exactly a good move? Is it a chance at us, experiencing real positive change, giving the youth an opportunity to actually participate in how this country is ruled? And then also there's another narrative on social media that says that, oh, the reason why the senators are doing this is because they plan to install their own children in political offices and positions across the country. I want to know what Nigerians also think about this. And then if they think the age requirements are perhaps too low, what do they think of a 25-year-old person who's become a member of the House of Reps? Is that okay? Do they think the individual will be able to handle the responsibilities attached to such an office? That's what we're talking about on the streets today. Let's get out into the streets, find people who are going about their business, talk to them about this, and let's know what the average person has to say about this. Also, tell us what you think in the comments below, because we actually read your comments. Enjoy the rest of the show. So a lot of youth have been campaigning that, okay, they should reduce the age requirements for people to run for political office. Okay. Yeah, so as at yesterday, the Senate voted in favor of a bill to actually reduce the ages. So the bill says that to run for president, you at least 35, you should be 35 years old. All right, so my question to you is this. What do you think about the age reduction? Do you think it's necessary for there to be real change in Nigeria? Do you think it will have any positive effect on the country if they reduce the age requirements for political office?
Yes, I think it's a good gesture from the Senate. I believe by anybody at the age of 35 should be able to give something positive to the society. And the aspect of age, to me, age, really, though even though they say age is experience, but at the same time, it depends on individual. We have people who are young physically, but in the mind they are very mature. You understand? So we have better youths who have, like most of the inventions we have presently now, they are being done by people of that age bracket. And the way the world is today now, the world is really, the world is really turning around. And in fact, we can even see the effect of not having a younger man as a president. You can see how the economy is another thing. So it's really go a long way to help the situation in the country.
So you're in favor of such?
So, I mean, fully in favor. Fully in favor. It's nice, yeah.
Some people on social media are of the opinion that the age reduction is so that the political elites, the politicians, can start installing their own children in political positions. What do you have to say to such a narrative?
No, like I said, it depends. Like, in fact, I think one of the bills that was even passed, they were even talking about individual candidates. That's somebody not belonging to a particular. So it is open for everybody, even if they will want to install, or they might want to encourage their children to be part of whatever. Depends on the choice of the masses. If whoever they are bringing is okay by the masses, they'll vote for him. If he's not okay, no matter what he does, they will still not vote for him.
All right, my last question. 25 years old for you to run to State House of Assembly and House of Reps. Do you think that's too low, 25? Do you think it's maybe too low?
Too low in what that is?
Maybe you feel some 25-year-olds might not be responsible enough to handle political office.
No, I don't think so. I remember there was a time about, was it not about 15 years ago, or I think 15 or 20 years ago, in Rivers State, it was the youngest commissioner, 22 years of age. Somebody in Rivers State, if I can recall, the youngest commissioner, and it delivered, So age, like I said, age has nothing to do with being able to handle certain situations. It depends on your upbringing, and it depends on individual disposition. You understand? So people, they are young, and some people who are that age, they even think more responsibly. They are even more responsive to situation than people who are 60, 70. You understand? So, like I say, it depends on the individual. So we have people at that age, they deliver, then others, they will not deliver. So it depends.
Yeah, I think so. That's a better idea, because change of mindset for our leaders is a better idea for them. Because like when I heard somebody about President Olusegun Obasanjo was talking about restructuring Nigeria. Restructuring Nigeria won't be the issue. It's about change of mindset. So the change of mindset of our leaders, that's what I buy. I buy the idea. It's good.
So you think changing the age requirement is a change of mind?
Yeah, it's a change of mindset because, yeah, because if you take leaders of America, like Obama was young. Like, okay, if you check some leaders today, France president is not up to 40. The president of France today is not up to 40.
Yeah.
So young leaders, we need young souls to lead us.
Okay. Do you think that maybe 25 years of age is perhaps too low? You know, that maybe a 25-year-old won't be able to handle political office, you know, diligently?
No, your mindset will make you can handle it. A 25-year-old person can handle an office diligently. You don't know everybody's capability. You don't know some people. We have so many gifted people in the country. So it doesn't matter.
Do you think this is finally the chance of the young people in this nation to actually change the country and have good impact?
Yeah. Because of their mindset, every young man that is coming, they will come with a different mindset. So when he comes with a mindset, he will motivate others too to go with him.
Do you plan to run for any political office?
I don't know for now. I can't tell. God knows.
Okay. My last question before I let you go. There's a narrative online that the reason why the Senate leaders and politicians have decided to reduce the age limit or are going in favor of that is because they want their own children to have an opportunity at, you know, taking political offices very, very quickly. Do you think that could be true?
I don't know because like my boss, I know a Senator John Owaneno from Cross River. He's a young, vibrant man. As I tell you today, I think he is the first time I'm hearing that a senator will go for midterm reports in Nigeria. That the senator is going for midterm report after 6 months. It has never happened in Nigeria. But Senator John Owaneno went for it. He did it on Friday in Cross River State. So I buy the idea. It's okay. Senator John Owaneno is a very young, vibrant man too.
I was telling my wife, I said, this thing can kill the child. The 30-year-old man can die easily because of power, because he must look for one way or the other to belong. And it's not a place to rule Nigeria. It's not a small thing. So if our fathers have witnessed a lot of things and the past military that can as well go there and they discover that the thing is not easy and everybody is going to now ask a child to control it, unless God is with that child, then he can move forward.
So you feel the age limits they're proposing are just too bad? They're not right?
No, it's not really that it's too bad, but it's just that, to me, it's too small. It's still tender.
Individuals will be too young to take.
Which means someone will go there without marriage. If you said there are a lot of 30 years old guys that are moving on the street that they are not married. So if they have opportunity, they should go there. So are we not saying that the 30-year-old man who is not married should rule us? Then if he's not married, then what else do you think will happen? So there are a lot of things involved. If a 30-year-old man in this country cannot have a good job, and some of them are not even graduated, so how would they achieve that? It's not about the age. That shows that they are also looking at their own children that are schooling in abroad. So they want them to come back and rule them and rule us. So which means they have every right to sponsor that child. A 30-year-old child or man can hear what money, as in what has he done to have money to run campaign. So if he's able to run, who is going to finance it? They are the ones to finance it. And that is when you begin to have that throne or that office as their own office. So that is what I'm saying. It's not for the public, but everyone can be rejoicing and say, oh, they have reduced it. Now, who is going to do that for you to enter there? Are you, okay, at age 30, you just graduated from school. Or maybe at 21 or 22, that shows that the father is rich. So how many of us are at age 21 is a graduate? Or at 22, how many? So then if you are not a graduate at 21, or you are a graduate at 30 or 31, then or 29, after the service 30, then which work will you do that will fetch you money to go for campaign? So somebody must do it for you. And that same person will control you when you get there.
Yeah, I was even going to just ask you that because there happens to be some sort of narrative on the internet that the move by the Senate is so that they can install their own children very quickly.
That is just it. That is just it. So there is no two ways about it. That is why I'm asking. When you talk about the country, look at the masses as in the masses, and look at it very well. Is it something achievable? Is it something achievable? When you talk about the masses, is it something that is achievable? If you look at the low class people, is it something that is achievable? So if we are looking at it at their angle, that shows that they are going back to bring their children into the office.
Okay, but let me ask you, don't you think that there are actually young Nigerians who are capable of handling? I mean, there are young Nigerians who are doing well, starting businesses that are growing and booming. Don't you think such individuals can also, enter such positions and handle it appropriately?
Fine. Managing your business is one thing, and managing a family is another thing, and managing a state or a local government is another thing. Managing a state is another thing, and managing the entire country is a big issue. So it's not all about managing your company. If you are managing your house, you know how to do it. There are some things that you need to do. Nobody is disturbing you. If you are managing your business, nobody disturbs you. You take the decision by yourself. Do you understand it now? You use the past to control the present. Is that not? But when you are talking about a country like Nigeria, you can't just wake up. Even the people that have been there, they know what it is. Look at Goodluck, our former president. He was young when he entered. But before he left, how can you rate his age? Do you understand what I'm saying now? So it's not something that one can just decide and say, no, I'm going to do it because I'm capable, I have the skills. You don't have skill. It's not about skill.
There are no young Nigerians that have the skill.
I'm not saying that there is no Nigeria as in such Nigeria. We have such Nigeria people that can actually do that. But the issue there is this. The people that will do it, for you to get it, for you to get that person will be very hard. Will be very hard. Do you understand? Will be very hard. For you to get that person, it will be very hard. So that is just it.
So are you aware of the Not Too Young to Run campaign, agitation by Nigerian youths? Not too young to run.
To run. That means if you are young, you are intelligent, you are smart, you know people that know people, of course, you can run for power.
Okay, great.
Yeah,
So the Senate yesterday voted in favor of a bill that reduces the age requirement. So now if you're 35, according to the bill, if you're 35, you can run for president.
Okay.
So 25, House of Assembly, House of Reps.
Right. Am I not lucky? I'm 37 years old.
You can run. Do you plan to run for?
For president 2019, this country is stupid. Hello, your country is mad. Do you know why? I will tell you why. What's today's date? Today is 26, Abi? 27. What's 2 plus 7? Even you yourself, where they ask me question, you know. Within the year, see, what we need is one love, trust. That's just our problem.
We have to trust each other.
Of course. Okada needs to trust. An Okada man that is taking a passenger, the passenger needs to trust the Okada man, not to run too fast. Because life is slow and steady. Slow and steady wins the race.
You think that would help us achieve true change in the country?
Of course, change is very necessary. Change is this. We have the left-hand side, right-hand side. There's no middle ground for change. Either you are good or you are bad. Do you understand me? You can't be good and bad at the same time. But you can change for good. You get? Today is today, tomorrow is tomorrow. You offend someone, just say sorry. All these people embezzling our money, one day God will punish them. Do you understand? You don't need to kill them. Their children are still in this country. So they're going to suffer for their own embezzlement.
All right, talking about children, there's a narrative online right now that the reason why they passed the bill to reduce the age requirements is because they want to put their own children into power.
It's now left for you and me to decide if they are capable enough. It's not about whether your father is Dangote or are you capable for that post. That's the most important thing. Put the most intelligent and diligent person to man that post. And guess what? It takes you and me. A lawyer should lawyer well. A teacher should teach well. Even these stupid Okada people, they should use helmets for their own sake. Nigga, do you understand? Life is slow and steady. And guess what? The more you move, you are progressing forward. Like I'm going to do this now. What's up? I'm going to read this your stupid country. Do you know why? Your problem is just light and water, food. Do you understand?
Are you going to run for office? Are you running?
By the special grace of God.
What office do you want to run?
It doesn't matter. Wherever I am, I should just do the right thing. And guess what? My name is Chima Kuti. and you won't die. Kuti means
Where do you want to run for office? In Lagos or what?
it doesn't really matter, man. Nigeria, America, whatever, you know, we're all smart people.
Yesterday, the Senate voted in favor of a bill that reduces the age requirements for Nigerians to run for office. Because for some time now, Nigerians have been clamoring for, an age reduction so that young people like you and I, like you, can run for office. So now if you're if you're 35 years and over, you can run for president.
Yes.
If you're 25 years, you can run for state house of assembly, house of reps.
Yes.
Now, I want to know what you think about this. Do you think it's a good move? Do you think it's actually beneficial to Nigeria to reduce the age requirement so that young people can actually participate in ruling the nation?
If I may say, it's a good news. It's a good thing to say. For me, because we are looking for a way forward. In other countries, they are not more using old as a president, as a senator, as a governor. But in our Nigeria here, we always look for even retired military, retired people. They are still using them for go and court. Even ordinary Lagos State councillor that if you look at the posters, you can see the elderly people there. Meaning what? As in young shall go leave the young ones to take over. But in Nigeria as a whole, it's been painful and a shameful thing for us as elderly people. They are still fighting for posts. Someone like our old president, which is what is that called name? Obasanjo. If they give him the go ahead now, he can still say, okay, I want to become a president again. Which is 2019, which is not supposed to be. As we have other presidents in other countries, they are there, retired, as in staying, praying for the progress for the country. Why is Nigeria one so opposite side? So for me, I didn't support it. You
don't support it? They are trying to reduce it.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't support what they are trying to do. For me, they reduce the president, as in reduce as in the age of president aspect of using elderly, as in the why.
Yeah, that's what they want to reduce so that young people can.
That's what I'm saying. I support it for using the young people, so that the mistake will fall on our own grandchildren in their own future here, because we are growing up. We are not going Ghana. You and I now, you are here doing your own duty. I'm doing my own duty. We didn't know maybe our son will become president. So it's what will lay down, they will take over.
Yeah, so now that they're planning to reduce the age requirement, would you be running for office soon? You?
Really? Fine. By God's grace.
What office would you run for?
To be sincere with you, I may say, I can only say, but everything is God's hand.
Yeah, which one do you want to say?
I can't promise you now.
Okay. All right. My second question is this. Some people are saying that they are reducing the age requirement so that they can put their own children in power, the politicians, the senators, so that they can put their own children in power. Do you agree with that?
No. You
don't?
I don't.
You feel that giving all youths a chance?
If I may say, this business is not meant for only one person. I get the point now. It's not meant for only one person. It's we all. We are the people. You and I. Even though if your son, neither you don't become president, but you volunteer yourself to go and vote. Is that not so? So your impact alone is something. The person that you are voting for is inside there receiving the AC. You are here, rain is beating you, sun is beating you. After the whole day, they will gonna give you either t-shirt or face cap or money. Sir, is it going to flesh you? Give you what I needed? Okay, for example, Buhari make everyone 8 years. There is into the name. People are crying. Would you know the next one on 2019? Would you know the next thing? Now, we are kind of about Buhari now. Someone is saying, okay, I'm leaving the office and I want to pick one of my children. It's an unfair now. I won't support them for that one. I won't support it.
Okay. Do you think a 25-year-old person can handle a political position very well?
No.
Why? So young or what?
The reason is that as a 25 years old, let's assume that 25 years student, as a 25 years old, he's in school, either polytechnic or university of one thing or the other, after that 25 years old. And you can't use our own Nigerian mentalism, compare Europe mentalism, because they believe on once you want to face your book, you want to face your business, but not that you garbage in, garbage out. Nowadays students, sorry to say, most of them are just going there to go and catch fun. To go and catch fun, to go and do okay, my mates are there, let me go there. My friends are there doing one thing or that, let me go and do. But if you ask them now, what about the background of the student as the whole of your school? What can you achieve? Some are saying we have students that already acquiring graduate. Sir, to be sincere, with graduate is not ordinary much alone. There are some that say I'm engineer. When you ask them that something like this boat, so what spanner can use for it? You just see them using different spanners on it, and you're not qualified. As I'm concerned, someone like me, I have my own business I'm doing. I'm a generator dealer. This one, some proof mechanic, generator, some. So what I'm doing is my handwork. I learn it. I didn't go for school for it. I learn it and I have confidence on it. Rather than you that go to school. So for the president issue, 25 years old to become a president is an unfair to me.
So you feel that a 25-year-old who has gone to school cannot feel
because it's not yet. Yes.
But a 25-year-old who learns handwork, can that person feel a political position?
No.
So no 25-year-old.
No, you have to learn. Okay, from that 25 years old, you now add another 10 years to learn before you now become that you want to become a president or you want to become ordinary senator, because as in a post, you have to become doing one thing of the other before they will not pick you. You cannot just say to 25 years old, yeah, come and take over. You pick from other posts and because the mistake of the late people, which is Awolowo, Zeke, Ojuku, the rest people, they delay at their mistake. That is what we want to brought to us in reconcile. But we are not reconciling the mistake now. We are trying to drop the mistake, not create another mistake. And that's what is happening in this country. And we are looking for a way forward. By God, all things are possible.
Do you think it's a good move for the country if younger people, participate in running the affairs of the nation? Do you think they will have enough experience? Do you think they will have, the diligence to handle such political positions?
It looks a good one on paper, but in reality it's not good. It has no effect. Because Nigerian politics is based on money. The youth will not have money to campaign. They will not have money to do anything. It's a money. The politics in Nigeria is a money politics. You either have money and win, or you don't have money, you lose. That's period. So it has also to do with age.
All right. So what if the youth is someone who has a rich father and is willing to sponsor him?
Of course, he will play around and he may win. No problem.
So in such a case, is it a good move? Would you consider it a good move?
That's why I said it's good. That's a good move. Then. But that's not the key problem. The key problem is how to remove money from politics. That should be their move. That's what they should look into. How we can distance money, the effect of money on politics. That is the thing.
Okay, making the political positions less attractive. That's what you're trying to say.
They have to make it less attractive. Not a case where we have now. We winner takes all. If you win, you take everything.
All right, there's also a narrative that says that the reason why the senators have done that is because they are trying to install their own children in political positions.
But that should be that's a Nigerian mindset. I agree with that. That is that our people don't do things just like that. Something would have triggered it, and they trigger just like what you're having on unemployment market. Yeah. There's unemployment. Yet the sons of these senators they have jobs. Even the ones that are not yet to graduate from the university, they preserve a job for them.
So can't we just trust the Senate that they're doing this out of the goodwill of their hearts?
I don't want to trust Nigerian politicians because they're all self-seeking. That's just the truth. Most of them, if not all of them, are self-seeking.
All right, one last question before I let you go. Do you think that a 25-year-old in Nigeria would have the diligence to handle such responsibilities as a political position in Nigeria? House of Reps, things like that. Do you think 25 years?
It's not just a 25-year. The 25-year would have been a graduate. And having passed through the university, what else? You are prepared to undertake any responsibility. Having passed through the university, one is equipped to handle any responsibility. If you have passed through the walls of university, not some of these private ones, so a standard university, if you have passed through the wall of it, you are prepared already to take any responsibility in this world. Okay. So why can't you rule? Why can't you be a senator?
Okay, but so you're saying that for someone who wants to run, the person has to be a 25-year-old who has passed through a university?
Yes, he has to. He has to pass through the university. That's the minimum, because the primary schools, the secondary schools we know today, they are not almost nothing. They are next to nothing.
Okay, thank you very much for stopping by, sir. All right, guys, that's it. You've heard what the people have to say about this. I don't know why the ladies don't talk to us, but a lot of the men have put out their mind. Some people feel there's an ulterior motive by the senators, with this age reduction bill and this move to reduce the age requirements. Some people feel it's a very good move. It's better for the youth to participate. It's good that young people now have a shot at actually being part of the change that we want to see. They can actually, you know, make moves and make decisions that can affect the lives of other young Nigerians because they have an idea of how it feels. They know, you know, what's going down on the streets. They know how bad it is with unemployment and several other things in this country that are just not right. Thank you very much for joining us on the show today. Big shout out to my mom behind the camera, Gift OK. Remember, if you're yet to subscribe to the YouTube channel, you need to go do that right now. Also follow us on Instagram and Twitter. If you're yet to also like the Facebook page, please do that. Thank you very much for always sticking with us. We've seen all your comments, and I promise you we're going to check out all of your comments. Everything you tell us, we always check them out. Thank you for tuning in once again. Till we come again next time. Ensure that you have a great day, and stick with Night.com. Bye.